the students, the needs, and improving our school system. The assets, the students, the challenges, more accountability, doing what is best for the students instead of what is best for others. And I will not alleviate on others. I am the incumbent on the school board at the present time. You can set goals, but making sure that you receive what you're putting out there is another story. Right now, our school system is in a precarious situation. We have a new superintendent. Setting goals is not the ideal thing to do. We should be more focused on working with the superintendent to make sure that the superintendent has what she needs in order to make changes that will improve our academic statuses with our students. So it's not a good thing to make promises nor set goals at the present time, because the board member can say they want to do things, but you don't have that power, that ability. So the best thing you can say is work with the superintendent to make sure that we can do some things that will help our students. Now I'll go back to your goal. I would not set this as a goal, but one thing I would like to do is to get more parental involvement in the district, including the churches and the community. If we can get parents to come up and take a stand and demand a better education for their kids, then you can move forward. But as long as parents sit on the sidelines, everything is going to stay just like it is. Accountability. And again, I will go back to working with the superintendent. The superintendent has to take the role as the leader, and the superintendent has to have plans and goals to move the system forward. You cannot do what is needed or necessary in our system if you do not have a strong leader. Finance, parental involvement, academics. As I stated on my form, I'm a member of the 6th Avenue Baptist Church. At the present time, I attend at times Livingstone Temple, where A.B. Sutton is the pastor, and Hopewell Missionary Baptist Church. Those two are close to where I live, so I can jump in the car, run late, be on time, whatever, and I go, okay? One role as a board member is policies and governance. When it comes to these two things, it's a hard battle. But as a school board member, you can vote on certain policies, and I understood your question fine. You can vote on certain policies to go in place, but you still need the finances when it comes to certain things being taken care of the way it's designed to be. Now, the state gives the board so much money. The local government gives the board very little money at the city of Birmingham. Some of the money that we receive from the state is for teacher supplies. At the present time, there's a plan in place that is going to be implemented this school term to give every sixth grade student in the Birmingham City Schools system a Chromebook, which is a laptop. That is expensive, but we're starting out with the sixth grade. There are various items that teachers need. That's why we have Title I funds. And the little money they have for supplies is not great. But there comes again where we need churches, business partners, and others to help with the system. I know years ago things were not as expensive and you did not expect as much, but now the system needs all the help they can get, and board members need to try and partner with businesses. I know there are ethics laws, but we still need to try to do our part to bring others in to help support the system. That's a good one. Prior to becoming a board member, I was a neighborhood president. I've been a neighborhood vice president, secretary. I've been vice president of the CAB. And doing these positions, I worked with the schools in my district. Even prior to that, I've organized various groups that have worked with students. So it's nothing new for me to show up in the schools. It's nothing new for me to see a child on the street and the child holler, "Hey, Miss Brown," I turn around, I don't know that child. But children recognize me and they know that I have been there to help them. And to give you a small breakdown, before becoming a board member, I partnered with a business. I gave away coats in a local school in my district, brand new coats. Went out shopping. I partnered with the business, financial business. They had kids coming from this school once a month going to their offices, sitting with their employees. One of the presidents of the company was so impressed. Two young men ended up with scholarships to University of Alabama. When one school in my neighborhood was closing, I managed to get funds to take all of the kids, this was a K through 5 school, to a high school to look at a production as a treat to them because they would no longer be in the neighborhood. They were fascinated. They were thrilled because I even called the principal. The principal had cupcakes and punch for all the kids after the production. So I'm a part of the district. All my principals know me. My face is seen in the schools. If they call me and say a program, if I'm not busy, I'm there. It's a lot involved in being a board member. It's not a twice a month job. You have to have flexibility. You have to make yourself known. And you have to be able to work with the people as well as the students.